Welcome back to the Creative Mindset channel. It's your guy L Train. Appreciate y'all for rocking out with me again. Today's video is called How to Unlock Your Superstar Mindset. So first, let's define it. Superstar mindset is the ability, the mindset that you can be whatever you want to be. You can become whoever you want to become, to be great, to live out your dreams, to be a superstar, to be great. You were born great. I was born great. You were born great. You have an opportunity in this life that's a everyday journey to be phenomenal. And oftentimes we let our self-doubt and we let our negative self-talk take us off course. So instead of becoming the superstar that we were born to be, that we were destined to be, we end up becoming role players in our own game of life. So I've been working on this philosophy of developing the superstar mindset. And what I've came to realize is that it all starts with you. It's about you putting the work in and you believing in yourself and having consistency to keep going when you don't have the money, you don't have the resources, when people aren't cheering you on, everybody's not clapping for you, that you have to be like, I'm going to still get in the gym. I'm going to still put in this work. I'm going to build that business. I'm going to become a better employee, better father, better husband, what girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. That you got to have this mentality that nothing's going to stop you from getting from where you want to go, for being who you want to be. I want to talk about this story that I came across on YouTube. There was this former coach, assistant coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, back when Kobe Bryant used to play. And he was on his podcast and they're asking him, so what's your favorite Kobe story? And the guy told him, he said, well, my favorite story is actually a conversation. He's like, okay, what's the conversation about? So they had already won a couple championships at this time. Kobe and Shaq, they're dominating the league. And some of his teammates were complaining that Kobe wasn't giving them the ball. So the coach is like, so, why don't you pass the ball to your teammates? And Kobe was like, hey, man, I'm here in the gym, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I'm the first guy here, working on my jump shot, working on my free throws, working on my threes, working on my step back. I'm in the lab. I'm trying to get better every day. The best player in the team is the one who's showing up first. The superstar is the one who's putting in the most work. And he's talking about how he sees his teammates, who are all professional basketball players, they're all great players. They're coming in 10 minutes before practice and leaving 5 minutes after, while Kobe's staying another 2 hours after practice working on his game. So he tells the coach, he's like, I don't trust him. He's like, I see the work ethic. I don't trust him. Coach thought it was kind of deep, because from the outside looking in, you're like, oh man, he's a ball hog. He's not passing the ball to his teammates. He's getting up all these shots. But Kobe's like, y'all don't see the work. You don't see how hard I'm working. You don't see how hard they're not working. So think about this in your life. You're that superstar and you're putting in all this work. And you see people around you and they're doing the bare minimum and they want you to pass them the ball in the fourth quarter. Think about that for a second, right? You work hard, you got a job, you got money, you're working on your credit, you get a nice car, you get a nice place to live, and then here comes somebody, friend, a family member, yo, man, let me borrow $500. He wants you to pass him the ball in the fourth quarter because now he needs the $500 to pay some bills. He's in crunch time. But you got to have that superstar mentality. Like, you got to put in the work. You got to figure it out for yourself. You got to stay in early, come in early and leave late. That's how superstars are born. That's how superstars are made. It's not overnight. It's week after week, month after month, year after year. I think this superstar mindset can be developed. I think anybody can do it. We all have the ability to be great. Now, I want to give another example of the superstar mindset, superstar mentality. We all heard of the car brand called Rolls-Royce. Luxury car brand, very expensive cars. They were talking to a spokesman of the company from some years ago, a journalist was. In this interview, they're like, how come you guys don't have commercials like all the other companies? We never see TV commercials for Rolls Royces. And a spokesman for the Rolls Royce company said we done market research and we determined that our target audience does not sit around watching TV. Think about that. So they're basically saying we're not going to run TV ads like everybody else because everybody else don't got Rolls Royce money, and I sure don't either. Today's Friday. I just got paid. I got bills to pay. I'm not running to the Rolls Royce dealership to get a Maybach right now. So I understand the mentality they have. Rolls Royce, the brand, isn't for everybody. And you should have that same mentality too. You're not for everybody. Why are you trying to convince somebody to come like you? Why are you trying to convince a bunch of people to believe in you? Just put in the work. That's what Rolls Royce is doing. They don't need to run ads. They don't need the commercials. If you got the money, you got the credit, you got the resources, you got the bag, then you're going to get you a Phantom. You're going to get you a Maybach. They don't got to convince you to get it. They don't got to have a President's Day gimmicky sale. If you want that lifestyle, you want that car, you got to go out and get it. Same thing with your life. No one's going to hand it to you. So start using the superstar mindset almost as like a brand strategy as well. Are there people in your life who aren't for you? Are you trying to convince them, yo, man, you should start working out like me. You should start reading books like me. And they over here bullshitting, drinking, smoking, chasing girls. How many times are you going to try to convince this man to switch up? How many times are you going to tell your friend, your homegirl, that she needs to stop hanging out with this person or stop going over there? Maybe they're not for you. That's not your target audience. This is why I'm dropping this video today. Give a little game. I'm not perfect. I don't got all the answers. But right now, I got a superstar mindset. Man, I'm about to get it. It's the fourth quarter out here. It's getting real. You can unlock this mindset. You can develop this mindset. It just takes time. One more thing before I go. No, actually, two more things. First thing is superstars cannot be camera shy. Superstars can't be camera shy. What does that mean? I'm posting this video right now. I started YouTube last year. I started it and it got difficult and I kind of gave up and quit. Then I had a homie who was like, yo, man, what's up with that channel you started up? I was like, man, I haven't made videos in months. He was like, man, that shit was kind of dope, man. Go after it. I was like, but you camera shy? I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm back with it. That's how it's got to be. You want to be a superstar, you want to be great, you can't be camera shy. People are going to be watching, people are going to criticize, people are going to take shots, they're going to leave goofy comments on your page, they're going to leave hater comments, they're going to talk behind your back. You can't be camera shy. You got to take it. You got to take all that with you. That's the game if you want to be a superstar. That's the game if you want to be great. The haters are going to be in the stands booing you, and you're going to be in the game trying to level up. That's how it goes. One more thing, the last thing. No days off mentality. Right now, no days off. Now, I'm not saying that life isn't going to happen. You're not going to have emergencies or sickness or, work obligations. We all have those things. But you can't take weeks off. You can't take months off. You can't take years off. I made that mistake. I'm not trying to do it again. I'm trying to be consistent now. Right now, there's Alex Ovechkin. He's a hockey player. About to surpass Wayne Gretzky for the all-time goals, I believe. It took years for that record to be broken. Some people thought it would never be broken. Because why? You had to play in the league for a whole bunch of years and be great for a whole bunch of years consistently. That means no days off. That means, I'm not taking a month off. I'm not going to get better in the off season. I'm just good. I'm just going to skate around. I'm not going to shoot this shot. You'll never be great. Because somebody out there got the mentality of no days off. They're not going to quit. They're not going to give up. And they're going to keep grinding. And they're going to outwork you. And they're going to outbeat you. They say hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Superstars have to work hard. We got to get it. There's no excuses. There's no days off. So if you're watching this video and you like this content, man, you're a superstar in the making. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. That's the message for today. It's your guy L Train. Peace. We out.